on, Capricorn? Welcome or welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazi, your favorite Cali reader. This is going to be your new moon message. Just so you guys know, you guys are the last reading that I feel like I'm probably going to do today. My throat is dry and I'm going to do my absolute best to get through your reading without doing a lot of coughing, clear my throat, all that good shit. So just so you're aware, I hope y'all are doing well, doing your best to stay balanced and as aligned as possible to your highest and greatest good, to your mission in this lifetime. So we're going to see what this new moon, it's in Scorpio if you follow Western astrology, and it's in Libra if you follow Vedic or sidereal. So this new moon, the topic that was channeled from Spirit for what this new moon, what, you know, Spirit wants us to know for each of the signs is how this new moon is helping us. What is it helping us release to give birth to, right? What is it helping us release in order to give birth to, getting rid of, to make room for type of energy, kind of like trading places, I'm hearing. So some of you, song by Usher, Trading Places. Some of you may be feeling like the tables are turning in your situations, or like, you know, maybe where you once were, you know, played a certain role, it's like switching with maybe your partner, or maybe like, it's funny because my best friend told me about that was kind of like happening with her and her husband, where it was like he used to be kind of like more the mean one, it kind of like switched where like now her, because he's like healing, her shadow like tries to antagonize him to get him to argue, and he just won't do it. It's like they've kind of like switched roles where, you know, he's done the work and now it's her turn to do, you know, I guess that part of that cycle between them. So anyways, it's interesting. All right, so let's see what's going on. Messages for Capricorn. Work through your feelings. Yes, trust all will be well. New moon in Virgo. Okay, so we are coming into a new moon. Yes, it's in a different sign, but still, I do feel like that still applies. Okay, because whatever you think about amplifies. Whatever you believe is what is going to actually, you know, come and, you know, manifest. So it's like if you believe all will be well, then it will be. Period. It doesn't matter if it's happening in Virgo or not. So, last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. All right. So, like I said, there's things that may be coming up at this time for you Capricorns that are coming up in order for you to release them once and for all. Okay. I feel like it may have to do with the Virgo or an Aries. Either one of those signs may be of significance, but this is kind of like still, you know, I feel like an opportunity that's kind of like forcing you guys to, you know, where Spirit is trying to, I guess I won't say force, but nudge you more so into trusting this process. Okay, trusting what you're being guided to do, and knowing that if you're being guided to do, it's because it's going to turn out better than maybe you expect. All right, so we have yes, luck is on your side. All right, so definitely positive expectations. Okay, that's again with this trust that all will be well. Okay, leave the past behind. Yes, holy fuck. Okay, Capricorn, so this is a lot of earth energy going on here. Let me just, you know, let me just point this out real fast. You see all this earth going on? So first card out was new moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. Underneath that was your card, new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. Okay, and then another one of your cards, last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. All right, so like I said, some of you, and ones that I know, have a hard time leaving the fucking past where it's at. Some of you really need to do that, because look, I feel like it's for some of you, holding on to the past is manifesting as dis-ease, especially when it comes to dealings of the heart. If you're having like heart palpitations and shit like that, it's because there's things related to your heart chakra that you're still needing to release and take care of and let go of. Okay, it'll manifest different for each of you, and that's just speaking of from an energetic standpoint. I'm no doctor, nor do I pretend to be or claim to be. Okay, but that's coming from a place of talking about when we're speaking energetics and the chakra points, and, you know, getting to the root of the matters, not temporary fixes. Okay, that a lot of Western medicine tries to steer us towards is temporary fixes, not really getting though to the actual root of the problem, like where it all started. Okay, so for some of you Capricorns, okay, if you work through there's things that are coming up for you at this time, working through your feelings, meaning if there's certain feelings may be coming up for some of you that's triggering a thought. Okay, think about where that thought is coming from. Is it a thought that is actually yours, or is it rooted in something that has happened in the past? You know what I'm saying? There's things that are coming up for you guys at this time that I feel like is definitely triggering things within your, holy shit, things within your health. Okay, caution and health twice. So some of you, like I said, and look, the heart again. So some of you, this is definitely like, if things are happening with your heart, it's because there's healing that some of you need to do related to your heart chakra. When you fix the things related to the chakra, that will take care of the physicality that's shown up in your 3D reality, i.e. through heart palpitations, through, you know, heart murmurs, or, you know, certain diseases regarding, you know, the heart space, right? Like congestive heart failure, all those different type of things. When you take care of the issue related to the chakra point, the chakra center tied to that specific organ, that's how you heal yourself. Okay, I just gave you the fucking sauce, the whole fucking secret right there, right? So some of you, like I said, things that are coming up related to your health, especially if it's things in the heart space, you need to take care of your heart chakra. Okay, and this is your proof. Okay, I'm gonna show you the proof, right? Because the heart chakra is green. That is all this energy here. Okay, and 2 of them are your cards, Capricorn. So this is further confirmation for some of you. Okay, that getting out in nature, okay, connecting to your heart space in nature as well will be very helpful and beneficial to some of you. All right, so I'm not trying to sound like I know everything, but my God, that came through super intensely for me. So Jesus. So yeah, like I said, some of you are kind of like wondering, like, I know I could fix this. Like, I know I can heal myself. Yes, it's going to require you to work through your feelings, though. Meaning the things that are coming up, allow yourself to navigate through them. Stop trying to numb them with stuff. Stop trying to, you know, project them onto other people or pretend like they're not there at all. It's like for some of you, the way that you've been going about your healing or going about dealing with your pain or dealing with your trauma or dealing with certain experiences is that it's not working anymore. Okay. Some of you are being guided to really face your fears at this time, to really face your demons, so to speak, to really face those dark sides of you, those dark experiences that I feel like some of you have been really kind of like shying away from because it's painful, because it's dark, because it's deep, it's heavy, it's painful. I understand, I've been there, right? But Spirit is reminding you, luck is on the other side of that. Okay, you do have to allow yourself to work through it, but it's going to show up in your health if you don't. Okay, some of you, this is like a warning. Okay, by the book, that's kind of like, you know, this is kind of like how things go type of energy here. Okay, this is also, this 11 is reminding me of this portal energy we have coming up. So this is another going to be an opportunity for you guys, I feel like, to shift into a new timeline, meaning shifting into a new version of yourself, a higher version of yourself, but it's going to require you to leave certain behaviors behind. It's going to require you to make certain changes. Are you willing to make those changes? i.e. sacrifices, right? It's going to require you to eat different, think different, be different. Okay, wake up and do something different. Wake up and think something different. Focus on something different. It's going to require a lot of changes. Are you willing to make the change, right? So some of you Capricorns are being challenged in that way with this new moon. All right, Spirit, what else for Capricorn? This is getting deep already. We're only 8 minutes. Ooh, child. Spirit for Capricorn. What is this new moon helping them release in order to birth? Round and round, yeah. So some of you have been definitely feel like you're on a hamster wheel, like something has been never ending, something that you thought you got rid of returns. Okay, for some of you, it's definitely representative of a cycle of some sort. Okay, something that you've been maybe experiencing over and over and over again. It just seems like it won't stop, it won't quit, and it's because there's some type of lesson that some of you have not learned yet, you have not integrated yet. Okay, but this is giving you hope that when, for those of you that have been wanting to give up, you've been wanting to quit, the Spirit's saying don't do that. Okay, luck is on your side. Things are changing for the better, but you do have to commit to the journey. It's not fucking easy. No one ever said it would be. It's a simple concept, but it's not easy to do the fucking work. It's not easy to commit and actually show the fuck up day in, day out, right? And I've been doing that shit too. And I have my, trust me, I have my times where I quit and I'm like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I'm tired, you know, like I'm mentally, physically, spiritually exhausted, emotionally exhausted on every level, right? But I get to a point where I have to remember why I chose this experience in the first place, right? Why my soul chose to incarnate here at this time. So to be fair, okay, things are playing out exactly as they're supposed to, all right? Meaning karmic justice, okay? Things are balancing. This is like karma playing out, meaning cause and effect. karma isn't good or bad. Okay. I feel like a lot of us have been conditioned to think that it is, but it's really not. Karma is not good or bad. Karma is simply the energy, the law of cause and effect, meaning what you put out returns to you, you know, in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Whenever you're on that, as your 10-10 on the timer, whatever you're an energetic match to, a vibrational match to, that is what you're going to experience. And so that's why it happens. It's not linear. It doesn't. So that's why you can't gauge when someone will get their karma or when someone will align to a certain, you know, kind of like payback, so to speak. When people get their lick back, it's like you can never tell, and it won't show up the same way. And that's because we're always vibrating on different frequencies. As we continue to transcend our karma and work through, you know, what created those karmic cycles in the first place, and release those patterns and that energy, you're not going to align with certain things. And that means that when you heal the karma in other ways, that's why it shows up in a different way than what it initially went out as. So anyway, but yeah, some of you, like I said, things that you've been kind of like lessons that you have not integrated yet. Okay. That will happen as you continue to work through, you know, the feelings that you have, that maybe some of you have a lot of passion about. You know, some of you, it's about, you know, like having a hyper independence because there's this like rooted wounding of maybe not being able to trust people, or people, you know, not showing up for you how you needed them to, or how they say they would, or whatever it might be. You know, there's things that you were meant to learn through those experiences, so you don't need to take it personal. Okay. So I feel like some of you Capricorns are being gifted like an opportunity with this new moon to start over, to clean, really like truly clean this fucking slate and start completely over. Okay. Maybe not with the same people, but just energetically start over. Okay. Wipe away those experiences, because you learn what if you decide that you've learned what they were meant to teach you, you won't have to keep going through this energy of, you know, wondering why certain experiences keep coming up in different people. That won't keep happening to you. Okay. But understand as well with this, to be fair. Oh, look at that. Soulmates underneath that, with the higher power underneath that. Oh shit. Look, never ending story. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So this is like the story that you keep telling yourself is why it keeps happening. So it shows up in different people that are, i.e. soulmates, right? And soulmates aren't always romantic. Soulmates are sometimes people that are friends. They are, you know, they show up as coworkers, siblings, kids. It doesn't matter. They show up in different forms, but those are the people that are aligned, that you picked in this lifetime to teach you certain lessons that nobody else could show you or teach you, for you to really truly understand and for your soul to evolve from it. So for some of you, that is what this is. It's showing up in a person that is a soulmate to you, but they're teaching you something. And for some of you, it's like, you know, that you're connected spiritually to this person in some type of way, but it's like, why can we not get past like this hump? Why can't we get, you know, through this particular challenge with me and this person? Okay. And I feel like the divine is intervening at this time. Okay. With the higher power, it's maybe teaching you how to disconnect from people, right? Detach from energy, you know, energies outside of yourself, and go within. For some of you, it's like helping you reconnect to your higher power. Okay. It's like some of you have sort of, I guess, given away your power to a connection, instead of giving your, you know, reconnecting your power to the Most High and strengthening that connection. Okay. Some of you, it's like you're putting your energy and the focus in the wrong place, but understand that you create your reality. So that means that all the experiences that are playing out at this time are ones that you've created. So that means that you have to let this timeline continue to play itself out for as long as it needs to, and just know that it's passing. It's like, for example, I got I channeled this analogy earlier today, and it's coming up again now. So it's kind of like when you go to watch a movie, right? Say, for example, you pay to watch a movie, and once you start the movie, you can't leave. Okay. So treat your timelines like that. So when you're experiencing something you don't want to experience, just look at it, think of it as it's a movie. It's a movie that's playing that I have to just fucking watch because I paid for it. Therefore, and that's part of the rules, right? Just treat it like it's a, you know, odd kind of theater that makes you watch the movie. If you pay for it, you have to stay and watch the whole thing. You can't leave early. You can't decide that, oh, I'm not interested anymore. I don't care about the money. I don't want to watch it. You have to watch the whole thing through. So if you treat your timelines like that, that is kind of what this is saying. Okay. That justice, karmic justice, meaning things are playing out exactly as they need to right now. And you can't rush that timeline. Things are playing out as they have to, as they're meant to. And so just know, you know, as you know that and accept that, you can go about your day, you know, with the trust and knowing that things are happening exactly as they need to. Therefore, I don't need to put so much energy into why this is still this way or why this hasn't changed yet and all these different things. All you need to do is put your focus on knowing that I've done my part. I put in my request. I don't need to fucking worry about it anymore from here. Okay. So let's see what else for Capricorns. This has already been deep, you guys, and shit. And I haven't even gotten to the tarot yet. So let's see what else for Capricorn, please. But yeah, some of you definitely, if you're feeling guided to go, you know, to a doctor and get checked or whatever, highly recommend, if you're being guided to do that, okay? Some of you, yeah, some of you, it's like you feel like things are really complicated, but it's because you're blocking it out. I feel like if some of you really took a look at what you deem as a problem, you'll realize that it's really just something that's gotten complicated and is overwhelming, but it's not as deep or nearly as complex as I feel like some of you are making it out to be. Okay, some of you, it's just really, honestly, you know, don't shoot the messenger. For some of you, it's just a story that you're making up in your mind, meaning it's the way you're perceiving a situation. It's the way you're looking at it is the problem. So if you see it from a different perspective, that is where your solution lies. Some of you are looking at something the wrong fucking way, and it's because some of you have an opportunity to look at something differently, right? But you're looking at it one way and you're not, you know, deciding to change it, right? Because this came in sideways. So it's like some of you have an opportunity to look at something differently, but you're choosing it to look at it only one way. And that's why some of you, you know, that's where the work with your feelings, okay? I feel like some of you, like I said, are basing, you know, current problems or why certain problems keep returning or perpetuating. And it's because you need to shift your perspective about the way you're looking at something or someone, okay? And you'll do that. That will happen, I feel like, naturally as a byproduct as you work through your feelings, okay? As you learn and actually integrate the lessons of things that keep happening and reoccurring over and over again. So you don't, you know, you get off this hamster wheel of feeling like you're going round and round and things keep, you know, it's like perpetuating that same mass energy, what we were just talking about here with the never ending story, okay? So like I said, some of you with this thinker, it's just like some of you, this is kind of like, what do you expect? To be fair, what do you expect to happen if you're regurgitating the same story, the same narrative? Of course, that's what's going to play out. Okay, that's what I feel like for some of you, this is showing you here. That it's the way you're looking at things. If you focus on the problem, that is what's going to get bigger and bigger. That's where you're putting the energy and the focus. So of course it's going to grow, right? So it's kind of like, well, duh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are smart. Let's, you know, let's act like it. But luck is on your side, okay? So things do have the potential to shift and be on the up and up here, Capricorn. But it's a matter of what do you know, how do you choose to see it? Or are you going to continue to block out where you know the solution lies, which is in your perspective, okay? If you choose to block that out, then, you know, it's like doing the same thing, expecting a different result. We know that that's the definition of insanity. But let's not do that, right? Anything else, Spirit, for Capricorn? Because I was only supposed to grab one of these, and here I am shuffling again. So 2 5s. Let's just point that out real fast. So things are definitely changing, Capricorn, okay? So 2 5s, Sagittarius energy, and your own energy is the second card that just came out here. Capricorn, all right? I don't know if you can see the sign, but Capricorn under the 5. So rejection, cold hard truth, breakup. Yeah, some of you, like I said, are needing to, or this has to do with the breakup, okay? Cutting cords, final words, final word, something's not working. Set boundaries, breaking up, strained situation. It's you, it's not you, it's me, the end. Okay, some of you, like I said, there's a problem or something that you know is just maybe a big mess, okay? Something that's maybe kind of gotten out of control. Some of you, it's like needing to cut the cord, needing to detach, needing to really process your feelings about why maybe you're staying in a situation that you know you're not happy in, why you're trying to maybe work something out that you know just hasn't been working, it isn't gonna work, or you know what I'm saying, whatever that might be for you. For some of you, it's like have this, you know, real fear of being alone or not being, you know, and look, just so y'all see at the bottom of this deck, yes, okay, yes, we have yes here twice. Okay, so whatever your guys' question is, okay, this is double confirmation that the answer is yes. All right, so maybe if you're asking, is this talking about a particular person? That's a double yes. Okay, so Like I said, take that as it applies. It's going to be different for all of you. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. It is opportunity, though, for you to exercise your own intuitive muscle. Use your discernment to determine the messages that are yours and the ones that you can leave for someone else. All right? So let's see. What else for Capricorn? What is this new moon spirit bringing towards Capricorn? Ooh, the truth. Okay, clarity. All right. Some of you, this is a breakthrough. Okay, some of you, this is kind of like finally getting you what we were talking about earlier, kind of like getting over that hump, kind of like coming so close to feeling like you just can't get over the speed bump. You know what I'm saying? And so this is like that finally breaking through. Okay, I feel like some of you, as you work through these feelings as they come up, allowing yourself to not let yourself be bombarded with it, but kind of like being interviewed, right? And taking one question at a time, literally allowing yourself to do, I'm only going to answer 5 questions today, guys. And this is, you know, and literally let your higher self, you know, or your shadow, whatever comes up, let it ask you 5 questions, and that's it. And be honest about it, right? So for some of you, that is where your aha moment is going to come from, by you actually doing the shadow work, working through your feelings. Why do I feel like this? Why did I let this person come back? Why do I feel like I need them? Why am I so attached to them? You know what I'm saying? Asking some of these, you know, giving yourself a small limit to work through. That is a great start for some of you to start doing your shadow work and integrating those darker sides of yourself. Is where your truth is going to come from, is where your clarity, where your for some of you, it's going to be like new ideas, okay? A new way of doing something, a new way of thinking. You know, I feel like for some of you, this is breaking you through to the new, like the next version of yourself that some of you have been like trying to get to for years, literally. Okay. Some of you, that is, you know, what's on the other side of this, okay? Of working through your feelings. And this new moon, I feel like, is being like acting as the catalyst to help you guys get there. Okay. So let's see what else for Capricorn. I got like lost in the channel for a second. Holy shit. What else spirit for Capricorn? That was wild. So Knight of Pentacles. Let's see. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. It's overall outcome. Some of you, this is an idea and formulating a plan, like a practical plan, in order to get there. Okay, look, in the 6 of Wands, that's success, victory. Okay, so like I said, some of you, it's like you're trying to avoid something that you have to face. And some of you, it's your own self. Okay, yep, it's like you have to learn how to take care of yourself. Okay, some of you may be struggling financially right now. Okay, with the 5 of Coins here and the moon. Some of you are maybe like struggling in secret, or like feeling lonely, or feeling like struggling financially, like behind the scenes, like nobody knows about it type of energy. Okay, but I feel like that shifts. Things get easier as you continue to, you know, really tap into your creativity. Okay, really stop sabotaging yourself and listening to your body, doing what your body needs you to do. Okay, taking care of yourself, like, because it's all energy. So it's like the energy you put out is what you get back. So if you're putting out an energy of, even if you work, right, but if you're putting, if that work is coming through a vessel that is exhausted, that is tired, that is worn the fuck out, that is burned out, what type of you know, return on your investment do you think comes from that? You know what I'm saying? It's like some people think they work best under certain conditions, but is it really? You know what I mean? That's not for everyone, but you know, some of you have this ideology that, you know, I have to do this and go, and there's no time to rest. But then you wonder why you're not getting anything in return. Well, you're not giving yourself time to get into the frequency of receiving. Okay, it's an energy we have to have, and that's how you create balance, right? Is by learning when it's time to take action, but also when it's time to sit the fuck down and do nothing, right? And know that you're doing that. When you do that, it's from a place of balance. It's not from a place of I'm being lazy or I'm being unproductive. That's a shadow aspect. So if some of you are feeling like that, that's something that you're needing to work through. Okay, you shouldn't feel guilty for taking a break from your work when you need to, or from creating something, or from, you know, a connection, or whatever the fuck it might be, right? You don't need to feel guilty about those things. Okay, but you don't need to block it out. The more you block it out, the more problems that it causes. Okay, so let's clarify, Spirit. What's the Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords is clarified by the 8 of Swords. Okay, so like I said, for some of you, this is an idea, an aha moment of something, you know, regarding something that's been, I feel like, really plaguing you, really stressing you out, making you feel stuck or trapped in a situation. This is like that breakthrough moment of, this is how the solution, you know? I feel like that's what that is. But like I said, the solution isn't going to come until you clear that energy that will come as a byproduct of working through your feelings. When you release and purge, right, you're making energy for making room for more, you know, new energy, new fresh ideas. Okay, that's what the Ace of Swords represents. Not only the truth, right, speaking your truth, but clarity. Okay, clarity of thought, clarity of mind, seeing things clearly, hearing things clearly, right, because that chakra is open, right? So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance. Okay, so this is, again, taking your time, right? Patience, taking one step at a time from a place of balance. Okay, healing, doing the work, right? As you take one step at a time, that's where the healing comes naturally as a byproduct. So you don't have to stop working on your goals because you guys are so close anyway. It's like you don't have to stop working on, you know, the things that you're working towards in order to heal. You learn how to do it simultaneously through, you know, practical, you know, means. Okay, like incorporating your spiritual practice, right, into your everyday life. Okay. For some of you, that's what's going to help you navigate, you know, maybe the healing that some of you are needing to do, that some of you maybe have been putting off because you had to work, or because you feel like, well, I can't do them both at the same time. This is Spirit saying you're more powerful than that bullshit. You sure can. Yes, you can. Okay. It's the Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. Okay. And the Six of Wands is the Page of Coins. So look, the Magician at the bottom. What the fuck was I just talking about? That you have all the power you need. Okay. You have all the tools necessary to create your reality. Okay. And the thing is, the Spirit, when you're moving from a place of authenticity, from a place of truth, okay, from a place of doing what you know is best for you, Spirit always supports that. Okay. So I feel like some of you, it's just a matter of you needing to choose, you know, choose yourself. All right. Take your time, you know, come up with a plan that works, right? Put your feelings aside, put your emotions aside, okay? But you guys are smart. This is like putting all your wisdom into, you know, into whatever it is that you're doing, okay? This is also cutting out, though, simultaneously cutting out things that don't serve, things that you know are not in alignment ultimately with your goals, okay? Because the outcome here is success, victory. For some of you, this is a new stream of income that you're getting. This is, for some of you, a new beginning, like kind of like a brand new life. It could be a brand new relationship, a brand new connection, okay? Someone that actually appreciates you and gives you the attention, the love and affection that you need, or that you require or would desire out of a connection. For someone, that's who this is. This person could be younger than you. You may be younger than them. But this is an opportunity here for a brand new life, okay? One that is victorious, one that is where you're seen, you're heard, you're appreciated, you're recognized, where your efforts don't go unnoticed, okay? And that could be happening like through your work. But I feel like this is also could be taking place also in a connection, okay? That once you continue to focus on yourself and cut out the things that are no longer in alignment with your goals and your dreams and what you're, you know, what you're manifesting, what you desire to experience, that's when you get, right, the success that you've been reaching for the whole time. I feel like it comes naturally, right? But it starts internally with working through your feelings. It's like I strongly feel like some of you are really trying to bypass that step. You can't fucking do that. You can't do that. To be fair, that's like doing things by the book. It's like doing things the right fucking way. Okay? Doing things, you know, from a fair and just place. Don't skip steps. Not with this. Some stuff you can. Some stuff you can, you know, finagle your way and finesse and get out, you know, do it easier and shit like that. Not everything. And some things you don't want to do that way. Because if you knew what was on the other side of that shortcut, you would have been like, fuck, if I knew that it would set me back that far, I would have just fucking did it the long way. I would have just did it the right way. You see what I'm saying? So some of you, it's like, you don't need to know that though. You don't need to know that. You just need to trust that you're being guided to do things the right way for a reason. You just need to listen to it for your own higher good. Okay. So Capricorns, that's what I have for you. Let's see. We have Sagittarius energy here. Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. We have the Six of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be dealing with any of those signs. They may be of significance. Your sign popped up here as well, Sagittarius. So we have Sagittarius coming up twice. So, and also Aries. So Could be dealing with any of those signs that may be of significance. We also have Virgo with these here as well. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you have not. Until next time, you guys.